Steam is online. If anyone's super keen and has tuned in just now, you get to watch me make sure everything's set up correctly. What a joy. Alright, let's go. Fury of Dracula store page. Not yet. Right. You're saying I'm online, but do I believe you? Am I online on Twitch? I am. What a dream. I'm watching myself on Twitch. Fucking weird. Alright, now why is Steam not working? Let Steam take a minute to go through. Come on, Steam. I don't want to see my history. I want to see what's happening right now. Oh no, why are you doing that? Hey, I am online on Steam. That is good news. Is it on the store page? Gotta be on the store page. Yes, awesome. Okay, and the final one to check is YouTube, because I've never streamed on YouTube before, so this is a bit weird. I'm hoping it's fairly easy. It is awesome. Okay. Alright, so that's Fury of Dracula up and running. That's everything good. Let me just make sure I'm looking cool, which is the important thing. And let's let everyone on Discord now, because that's quite important. And then I want to keep an eye on the chat. Got 9 viewers on Twitch already. Oh my god, I think I'm going to scream. Right. Sweet. I'm a little bit low. Now I'm not. Let's play some Fury of Dracula, everybody. So, welcome to the stream. You're welcome if you watched me struggle and flail for a good while trying to set that up. But yeah, should all be working fine now. So, let's play some Drac. Right. Apparently I'm lagging a little bit, which might be because I'm trying to stream this to 3 different places at once. So, I don't know what to do now. Oh, apparently I'm all good now. What a joy. So, let's start a new game, A Fury Dracula. Welcome if you've just tuned in. I'm not going to be monitoring the chat a huge amount because I'm doing this weird setup where I'm streaming to Twitch, Steam and YouTube all at the same time, which is good because it means loads of people get to see my face, but it's not good in terms of me keeping an eye on chat. So I think some of our team are going to be lurking in the different chats, so if you've got a question, maybe they can answer you. I don't know. Alright, so last time I streamed this, I played as Dracula, against the hunters. But this time, I'm going to do it again, but I want to try out these fancy power cards, because they seem quite fun. Okay, so for anyone that hasn't played Fury of Dracula, I'll go over some of the basics. You play as either the Hunters or Dracula, and if you're playing as the Hunters, you need to hunt down Dracula before his influence gets to 13. And there's a number of ways that Dracula can get his influence to 13. As they come up in the game, I'm sure I'll point them out. If you're playing as Dracula, you need to get your influence to 13 before the Hunters can kill you. So it's not just a case of they need to find you, they need to also kill you as well. So there's different ways you can fight back and such. But yeah, that's the basic gist of it, and it'll probably make more sense as I play and try not to get killed. So first off, I need to choose where I'm going to start as Dracula. So I probably don't want to start here, because if they find me too early, they will just annihilate me. But I could start down here or over here. I could be no, I don't want to start into Castle Dracula, because our design director realised that if you start in Castle Dracula, you actually get a different card back. I'll show you what I mean with the card backs now. So let's start in Sersgard? Don't know how to pronounce it. So as you can see up here, I've put down my location on the trail face down. So if the hunters manage to find that location and search it, they can flip it over, and then they'll be able to see that I was there. And it's got a very distinctive, very angry looking back. But Castle Dracula has its own unique back. So Dracula can go there to heal himself, but the hunters know for sure where you are thanks to that back. So everyone's getting stocked up, including me, which I'm quite happy with. Alright, so what have I actually been given? Each combat resolved during the next dawn or day is resolved as if it was night. Alright, don't need to worry about combat just yet, so that is fine by me. After this Dracula phase, resolve another Dracula phase. I'll probably save that for when I need to escape. Don't need to worry about that just yet. Okay, so I'm going to move to Belgrade? I really should, learn how to pronounce these places. Alright, so for anyone unfamiliar with Fury of Dracula, when you arrive at a location as Dracula, you get to choose an encounter card to put down. So the goal of the hunters is to follow your trail so that they can discover where you are. But if you put an encounter card down, then when they discover that location, they have to encounter that card. So it's your way of putting roadblocks in the way, slowing them down, making it so that even if they discover you, it still works out negatively for them. So I'm going to put an aristocratic vampire because so you see at the top of the screen we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots on the location tracker here. So as I go to more locations, I put more locations on the location tracker. It just keeps going. Once the card that I've placed down reaches the final spot on the location tracker, whatever I've put down will mature. And when that happens, instead of resolving the effect that's in yellow here, I'll resolve this more orange bloody effect, which is normally much more powerful. So it's sort of a way of making it so that if you're playing well, you can make sure that the hunters are punished for not properly finding your trail. And seeing as it's so early in the game, I don't think they're going to search here. So I'm going to put this guy down, and hopefully he can mature. I don't want to do the nocturnal visit just yet. Okay. So, at this early stage, they're probably just going to start stocking up on supplies. Oh, an ally? Play immediately to search a location or as an ally. Search a location. Choose one city. Dracula must reveal that city's location card. Or ally. When Dracula moves from a C zone to another C zone, he suffers 2 damage instead of 1. So, that's probably going to be really annoying. I'm not a fan of that because I'm guessing they're going to use it as an ally, because at this point there's only 2 places that have a location card, so they'd be making a very, very blind guess. Yep, he's an ally. Okay, so that means going into the sea is going to deal me even more damage. So normally it only deals me 1. Which is annoying enough already, but dealing 2 is just... Okay, so speaking of allies, looks like I've got one of my own. Choose up to 2 hideouts from among the first, second, or third spaces on the trail. Place 1 encounter card in each, or at the start of each Dracula phase, you may discard 1 encounter card from your hand to draw another. So last time I streamed, I chose the ally right near the start of the game, and it's really good just for making sure that I'm constantly getting the encounter cards that I do want. It just means that I can filter through them a lot better. So I'm going to go for an ally. Alright, so I'm going to discard a Reckless Vampire. So this is the effect I was talking about. It means that I can choose one of these cards that I'm not a fan of, get rid of it, and then replace it with something else. So, bats. I don't like how close Mina Harker is to me right now. It's not a fan. Alright, let's go to Sophia. So I get to choose again what I want to put down. Let's put some bats and receive some rats. No, I don't need Nocturnal Visit just yet. Essentially gives me an extra turn, but that's not something I need. Alright, let's give you some wild horses. So, this is a card that I can play whenever someone moves by road, and it means that I get to choose exactly where John Seward goes. So, you're going to go back to Zurich, mate. It's quite handy when you want to delay the hunters for just a little bit. Okay, so at the moment it looks like they're moving across Europe which is not good because that's where I am. Luckily, I've got some roadblocks, so I can choose which roads I want to make it that the hunters can't use. There's not much point in doing anything to Godalming. Let's make things a little bit annoying for these guys. Okay, solid. Yeah, let's use sensationalist press. Okay. Let's get rid of rats. And then decide what I'm gonna do next. So at the moment, it looks like these two, Van Helsing and Mina Harker, are committed. Oh, it says you're streaming Talisman Digital Edition. Let's see if there's something I can do about that. I'm definitely not playing Talisman Digital Edition. I can tell you that for sure. Fury of Dracula? Please? Awesome. Alright, sorted. Sorry about that. Just had to make sure that I was streaming the right game. Alright, let's have a move to Valona. Valona? Valana? Valona? Alright, so I decide what to place down now. So, Reckless Vampire or New Vampire, so you can actually place down vampires that the hunters will have to fight. Which, if you're trying to deal damage to the hunters, is quite a good thing to do. I don't need Nocturnal Visit at this point. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to try my best to sneak past old Lord Godalming. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do is sneak past this little pincer they've managed to get me in. Because if I can go through Italy, then... Oh, hang on. They found out that I was in Belgrade. So when a location here at the top has a name, that's to signify that the hunters know where it is. So they now know that I was in Belgrade. How many turns ago was that? 3 turns ago? So for the hunters, they now know that I'm going to have to be somewhere in this area. Okay. Let's see. Let's take off some of these tokens and then decide what I want to do. Now that they know where I am, well, they've got a rough idea. So this is the whole hide and seek thing that comes in with Fury of Dracula. Okay, do I have any locations near there? No, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so this is how the whole hide and seek element comes into play. So once they pick up on my trail, they then have more information to go on. So now they know I was in Belgrade 2 turns ago. That limits the options in terms of where I could possibly be now. Choose 2 cities. Dracula must reveal those cities' locations cards. So early in the game, this would have been pretty much a guess. But now they have a lot more information to go on. I might die fairly early. Alright, let's get rid of the new vampire. Get an aristocratic vampire instead. And then, see, the issue here is moving into the sea is going to cause me damage. I feel like John Seward's going to go down to Italy. So going this way doesn't really do much for me. I definitely don't want to go this way. Definitely don't want to do that. I could go this way, but then Mina Harker could cut me off there. I am going to have to throw myself into the sea. I don't want to, but I'm throwing myself into the sea. See, that's the other issue here as well. Is, you know, I was talking about how Castle Dracula has a unique back. Well, so do the sea locations. So you can see how it's blue compared to the red of the land locations. So now the hunters know that I've jumped in the sea, which is unfortunate. Alright. Yeah, I've managed to get caught way too early. This is not looking good for old Dracula. Let's get rid of that rogue token. And then let's see if we can get ourselves out of this situation. See, because even if they know where I am, the trail will keep advancing. Alright. Good guess, but not this time. So the trail will keep advancing at the top. And as the different encounters that I've put down mature, it will lead to my victory, hopefully. Maybe. Okay. Now, let's put down... Oh, not put down. I'm discarding. I'm not going to get a chance to really mature that, am I? So I'm going to get rid of that guy. And then let's get back on land. See, because Dracula does have a couple of ways to recover his health, but it's not a lot. Alright, let's put down a spy. It's not the most exciting card, but I'm not really looking for exciting at the moment. I'm looking for getting myself out of this situation. Oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. See, because when I go on water and then back on land, that really limits the number of places that I could possibly have been, which unfortunately has led Lord Godalming to know exactly where I am. So I'm going to use the spy, because it might make him discard some stuff. Okay. They are all coming after me now. I'm not going to ambush him with that. Yeah, go on then. Have a fight. Alright. Welcome to combat. It's a big fight. So I can either fight myself, but Dracula's too good for that. Or I can have people fight for me. And by people, I mean the legions of the undead. But they're kind of like people, right? So, in combat, you need to choose which cards you play. And different cards have different effects. Different cards can cancel each other out. So it's all about trying to anticipate what your opponent's going to do. So, I'm going to be straight up classic, and I'm going to attack him with my claws. Alright, what you got for me? Punch, that's fine. I'm guessing Van Helsing doesn't have any weapons, because there's a number of different weapons in this game that you can use that deal 3 damage all at once. Which is... yeah, that would mean this guy in the top hat is dead. So let's hope he doesn't have anything like that. Alright, let's use strength. It might cancel out his punch if he goes for that again. Okay, dodge. So that cancels out my strength. Let's see what else we can do. Oh, you also get random cards at the start of each round of combat. So you're never quite going to have the same tools each time. So let's go with the classic. It's the claws. Alright. He is probably going to try and escape soon. Because he does not want to die from my Reckless Vampire. However, I'd really like him to die from my Reckless Vampire. So I'm going to use Fangs. See if I can deal some damage to him. Yep, knew it. He's going to try and escape. Okay. So, managed to deal some damage to him. Didn't take him out, but... okay, this is not where I want to be. Because I know this guy has quite a few weapons up his sleeve, or at least he should do at this point. So... I could use Fangs to deal some damage, to get some health back. No, I'm just going to bounce. I'm just going to get straight out of there. Yep, nothing to dodge, because I am getting out of here. Alright. Let's see what I can do. Let's use some Fangs, get some health back. I mean, I'm sure Lord Godalming is perfectly fine with me using his body to get some health back. You know, we're all friends here, right? You know, it's all fine. Alright, Mesmerize. I want to make it so you do less damage. Please don't counter this out. Oh, you're escaping. That's okay. You are more than welcome to run away, my friend. Let's use some strength. So see, this is the interesting thing about Fear of Dracula, is that even if they find you, it's not necessarily the end of the game. There's still combat you have to account for. Now, obviously, the game's designed so that if all 4 hunters team up, they could probably take down Dracula, but it's not easy. Thankfully, as Dracula, it ain't easy. Alright, claws it is. Dracula also gets a lot of buffs at night. There's a lot of cards that deal extra damage at night, have extra effects. You can see this little sundial clock face that's up here. That signifies whether it's night or day. So, Lord Godalming didn't have a fun time fighting me, which I'm totally fine with. Alright, now, there we go. The hitboxes on some of these tokens aren't quite as nice as I'd like them to be just yet, but they're coming along. We've got a massive group of beta testers who are currently taking a look at this version of the game, making sure that anything like that our development team know about. So, you know, every single day we're improving the game. I think we're aiming to give them a new build every like twice a week, something like that. So as soon as they're giving us their feedback, it's just, all right, sweet, we've now fixed that. What else can you find? All right, time to put down a new vampire. And then let's go to Rome. Rome sounds like a great place. Let's go to Rome. And let's put down